Hi, Coach. Do you think this match, it's a knockout match, not a championship match like the last one, do you think it could be different in the strategic terms, or do you think it's going to be the same?
Yeah, of course. It's a completely different match. It has nothing to do with the last match. Only the two teams are the same, but it starts with at zero and it's a different competition, like you said. Of course, we know now each other. They know us. We know them. So of course you can use the match from Sunday a little bit to prepare the team in the detail a little bit different, to find a different approach also for the tactical behavior. That's the same for them and for us. But I think, we have to be ready again tomorrow evening. We know that Estoril is a good team, and they also created some chances against us. But at the end, I think we deserve to win. And tomorrow we have to show the same focus, the same concentration, and then we have also all the chances to win the game.
Hi, Mr. Pedro Prata, CMTV. Do you realize you are becoming an idol for millions of Benfica fans? Is that something that has an impact on your future in Portugal?
No, at the end, we are still at the beginning of the season. Of course, I know we have a very good flow. The start here at Benfica was very good for all of us. But I think at the moment, I'm not thinking about anything like that, because I think we haven't achieved anything right now. So only what we are doing is we try to develop, we try to stay humble, and we try to be always ready for the next match. And of course, if we continue like that, like I said also last time, if we continue like that, then we can play a top season. But for me right now, is nothing achieved. So I think that's a little bit at the moment my mindset. And that we make the fans happy. I really like this thought and this situation, because it's our biggest motivation to make them happy, to make them proud, that they like our football, that they feel that we give everything on the pitch, that we fight as a team for the club and for Benfica. So if they are happy with that, so it's a big motivation for us, and we will continue. But first, when you talk like that, then first we have to achieve something.
Hello, Mr. Rocha Schmidt. This is an unusual season. You will have some players in World Cup in a few days, a few weeks. You'll have some players, but in the other way, you'll have some players disappointed that they didn't make it in the national teams. What is the role of the coach in this to these players that will stay in Benfica in these weeks?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Of course, I think for all the players it's a big honor to play for the national team, and especially when there's a World Cup to play, then all of them, they want to be part of the squad because it's one of the best competition you can play as a football professional. And of course, I grant everybody of our players that they play there, that they become at best a world champion. But that's part of football. You know, that's a little bit the same situation also in the club. We can also always play only with 11 players, and not all the players are always in the starting 11. But I think you have to manage that as a football player. The players who go to the World Cup, of course, they are very happy. They will give their best, and the players who stay here, they stay here. And then we try to manage also this situation. And we will see what happens this week, which players are invited to the national team, and then of course we can also have some talks, but my feeling is that all the players see everything very realistic.
Hello, Mr. Roger Smith. I have also a question regarding this matter of World Cup, but concerning the case of Rafa. He said that he didn't want to go to the national team, but there are some pressures now, outside pressures, to make him change his decision. I don't know if there are some anxiety in the dressing room because of this, or in the Rafa concerningly, any distractions because of this.
I think it's a very clear situation. So I think Rafa is an experienced player. It's not that he made his decision without thinking about it. I think he made his decision a few weeks ago that he wants to be focused on Benfica, don't want to play anymore for the national team. So I think, like I said, I think I respect his decision. And he shows at the moment top performance, and then that everybody is maybe discussing again about his decision is clear, but I think it's a final decision. So I think he will not join the World Cup and the national team, but nevertheless I think Portugal has a top team, and they will play hopefully a very good tournament, but for sure without Rafa.
Hi, Rui Miguel Guimarães, SIC. About the draw of the Champions League, what do you have to say about the Club Rouge?
To be honest, right now I don't want to talk too much about the opponent. I think we are happy that we are still in the competition. We are happy that we have an advantage to play the second match at home. We take it like it is. So I think in the knockout stage of Champions League, all the teams who are playing in this round, they are very good. They deserve to play there, and so it's far away from now. So at the moment we are focused on tomorrow on the Cup, then on the League, then on the League Cup, and then in February at one point we can talk about the opponent.
Good afternoon, Mr. Roger. Bruno Martin from Sport TV. You've talked on the last press conference about the happiness from the Benfica players. My question is if you think that happiness is really like a key point so that the Benfica players will not have a lot of... you can see that the players are playing 23 games and they still can keep on going, winning matches. Do you think that happiness is really like a key point for that? And regarding Tiago Gouveia, there is a... Okay, so if do you think that the happiness is really key for the players to keep playing like they are playing?
Yeah, I think it's very important to be happy, not only in football, also in the normal life. And I think if you feel welcome and appreciated, and you like to be in the group, then I think you can perform on your best level. And I think when you have as a team always the feeling that you're part of a team who is giving always everything to achieve wins and goals during the season. Of course, I think that's the best way to play on your top level. The atmosphere, the culture in a team, in my opinion, is very, very important. But happiness alone is, of course, is not enough. I think what the players are doing, the effort they are doing during the match, how they be always focused on the match, concentrated and disciplined. Also after the matches to recover in the best way, to be ready again for the next match. Also the subs who doing a very good job between the matches to stay fit, to be ready for the moment. I think that's also a key factor in our game, that we always can count on our subs. In total, in my opinion, the players they are doing really top because they all try to be on their top level for the club, for Benfica. So they invest a lot in the team. And then, of course, in general, when you win matches, that's always the same. Then the players are more happy than when they lose. So football is very easy. If you want to have live quality, you have to win the match. And that's the only way to get this live quality. And at the moment, we are doing very well. But I think it's not only the happiness, it's the complete package.
Boa tarde. I'm sure you saw the goal of Samuel Soares yesterday for the B team. So surely a goalkeeper that scores a goal like that should deserve a chance in the first team. Could it be tomorrow? Could it be in the League Cup? And what do you think about that goal? Thank you.
Really? I think, yeah, I some who can do that. So I think We already saw it a few times with assists. This time he did it by himself. I think he's a great goalkeeper, great talent. And I think it's also part of Benfica that they do a very good job with the goalkeeping in total. So in my opinion, also Andre and Leo, they are also very good young goalkeepers. So I think we have a lot of talents there, and hopefully one day they can play for the first team. At the moment they are in development. I think we have a very good squad with the goalkeepers, with Odi, with Helton, and with the young guys. So that's top. It depends a little bit when they start playing for first team. It depends a little bit on their development and also, of course, also on the situation in the squad. But I had no problems to play with them because I think they are already very good and also almost ready to play on top level. Yeah, thank you.
Termina aqui a conferência de imprensa de Roger Schmidt aqui.